Hi, so it is April 4th. Cassidy is doing a reading sprint right now, so I figured I'd vlog, but I'm trying to do purple eyeshadow today because I haven't done purple in a while, but Jesus Christ, I look dead. But right now we are reading Always the Almost. I picked this up a few days ago and read like half of it in one night, so I just need to knock it out. And yeah, I will keep you updated. It is super dark in my room, so I just have the window that is my light, which is why it just adds to the looking dead. But we are going to be following along with the reading sprint, seeing how long the rest of this book takes us, and yeah. Alright, so I have finished Always the Almost. I liked it okay. I thought that it was fake dating, and it's fake dating for like 0.5 seconds, but then it's not. And there's definitely a lot of like high school hijinks that go on where everybody's fighting. I liked it. Um, it's not like a standout, but now I'm in a predicament because of the fact that I really need to read this arc. But it is a romance, and I kind of don't really want to read a romance right now because of the fact that I just finished a romance. Well, this is kind of a romance. It's like a YA romance. But I think I should probably read that arc because it's done, or because it needs to get done. And then I have another YA queer romance that I need to read, which is Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me. That's actually going to be on my TBR. Not going to be. It is on my TBR. So I'm just kind of conflicted because then it kind of sucks because all of my arcs are romances and most of them are queer romances. So I don't want them to blend together. That's a really big thing for me when I'm like reviewing, is that I don't want these to blend together, which is why I tend to read different genres back to back. I actually kind of messed up recently. I read 3 books. One was a physical and 2 were audiobooks. And all 3 of them were mystery like thrillers. And so that was like pretty rare for me because I typically don't read the same genre back to back. But this is done. I think I'm going to read that arc that I have. I forgot to mention with this book, it mentions like an arch nemesis, and because I saw fake dating, I assumed that they'd be fake dating the arch nemesis. However, no, they fake date this guy who's named Eric, who is super cool. However, he is neither the ex nor the nemesis. The nemesis is just like this random bigot. And so I really had wished that he was more involved and less bigoted, because I was setting up for a storyline where they would fall in love. But it was very clear after I realized how bigoted he was that they were not going to be falling in love. Yeah, so I feel kind of like led astray by this description of it being fake dating. So the arc I need to read, because it is getting published in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks exactly. Is The Matchmaker by Catherine Walsh. And it is a small town romance. It looks like the guy comes in, he's a hotshot who wants to renovate part of her small town, but then a matchmaker sets them up, and conflict. It's been a while since I've read a good old-fashioned romance like this. Let me see, what was the last romance that I read that was not a YA? The last non-YA romance that I read was, I think, The Love Hypothesis, which was a bit less than 2 months ago. It is now 9:15 and I had to go eat and also do some notes on some homework, some research papers, which means that I didn't actually get to the matchmaker. I'm gonna try reading it right now. I honestly would typically take notes during an arc, or at least like little bullet points. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that for this book because of the fact that I just took a bunch of notes on some research papers and I'm kind of tired of taking notes. But I'm gonna read for a bit until I get tired. Tomorrow, I'm mostly just gonna be reading audiobooks. I'm 60% of the way through with Nine Perfect Strangers. I'm kind of disappointed in it. I thought it was a thriller, and it apparently is not. But 60% of the way through, so I'm just gonna finish it. And then I will be on to Wrong Place, Wrong Time, which is actually on my TBR. I was waiting for that to get the hold. So now that I've gotten the hold for the audiobook, I will be able to start that after I read Nine Perfect Strangers. But wish me luck on this arc. If you are wondering what my setup looks like right now, I have the timer that I take notes on how long every book takes me to finish, so that timer's going to start. Here's my notes that I've taken, and then here is, sorry that my iPad's kind of greasy, here's the actual thing. So I have this in the NetGalley app. I've been considering doing it in the Kindle app. I don't know, I don't really have a preference at the moment, but yeah, I'm gonna read. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to turn off my light, so I probably won't be filming another part until tomorrow, but I'm really enjoying this book. I'm 30% of the way through. It's just a lot of fun. The romance isn't like cheesy or bad or anything. It's kind of feeling, it's put a big old smile on my face. There are a few complaints that I've had that I've taken note of, mostly just like continuity, like confusion. I'm just kind of like confused about some things, but it's definitely, it's better than the Love Hypothesis. I wasn't a huge fan of the Love Hypothesis. I'm only 30% of the way through with this, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm not really a small town romance girly, but maybe I'm in my small town romance era. Who knows? Who knows? I said I wouldn't be updating again, but it is midnight on the dot. I just finished the matchmaker. I loved it. What can I say? I loved it. I liked it. I loved it. I loved it a lot. I something about it was giving found family, and it was implemented really well, which I loved. It's like a small town and everyone knows and loves each other, and I just really loved that aspect. Then of course the romance was really good. There was some mud, which I thought was pretty good. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna write my review and turn that into NetGalley. I want to make a TikTok about it as well. Last arc I wrote a blog, but I think that this would lend itself better to a short form video, so TikTok Reel, YouTube Short. But I need to figure out when I can actually do that. So it is the 5th now, it's around 4 p.m. I haven't been feeling too well today, so I haven't been able to get much audiobook reading in, but I luckily just got White Noise on audiobook, which was on my TBR, and I was really scared that I wouldn't be able to read it without using the audiobook, so I'm really happy to do that. So now I have White Noise as an audiobook, and Wrong Place, Wrong Time. I'm currently reading Nine Perfect Strangers. I thought it was going to be a thriller. It's not, but I'm still enjoying it. So that's what I'm currently reading, but I'm about to go to a class and I'm trying to think about what I want to read tonight. I'm gonna have some time. I have an event, so I'm gonna be like kind of drained, but I'm trying to think about what would be fun. I'm thinking about I'll Miss You, I Hate This. That's gonna be a really quick YA read. I'm also thinking about Heartstopper. I have that. And then what else do I have? The Sunbearer Trials. I could read that because I've been wanting to sort of break up my romance reading because I have another arc that I need to read that is queer romance, so I need to find time for that. But all right, it is the 6th, and I just filmed a March wrap-up, so that's gonna be probably up before this, but I am 75% of the way through with 9 Perfect Strangers. I I'm not saying that I want to DNF it, but I'm just really not enjoying it, and that's because I think I just went into it thinking it was something else, which is okay. It's not really the book's fault. I'm kind of mad at the book and mad at myself, but I am going to actually go to the art building and edit some of my videos so that those are up. Something I would like to know. Let me know what you want to see. I can do wrap-ups, I can do TBR videos. I was thinking about doing like a 24-hour reading vlog. Just let me know what you want to see, especially now that we're about to get into summer. My semester is about to end, and while I'm going to be working a really awesome new job, I also need something to do besides that. I think I'd go insane if I was just spending all day watching YouTube and reading. So my goal is to finish 9 Perfect Strangers, and then when I get back, I don't know what I'm gonna read. I'm thinking I'm in between the Sunbury Trials and As Good as Dead, but I might be literally dead by the time I get back because I'll be so tired. Okay, it is 11 p.m. I just finished 9 Perfect Strangers. The ending was really good. I really liked the way that the ending was written. It just kind of sucked that the rest of the story wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. But I'm considering if I want to start my new audiobooks or if I just want to take a break and listen to like a podcast or something. That is what is going through my head right now. But I'm finishing editing some stuff. So once I do that, I might go back and read, but it's also 11. So I don't know. I haven't decided. Alright, it is now Easter Sunday. A little update because I didn't film Friday night or Saturday. I've just been spending time with family. But Friday night, I finished Wrong Place, Wrong Time. I literally listened to it all in one sitting. Absolutely loved it. And then I have just been reading fanfiction. That's kind of what I've been in the mood for recently. So that's what I've been reading. Yeah. So I have a few books with me right now that I might be starting, but I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear. Thinking about doing a week where I just read one genre or like do some sort of challenge in that week. Peace talks are coming up next weekend for Realmathon, so I'm definitely gonna be vlogging that. But let me know if you have a suggestion of what I should spend a week reading. I think it'd be a fun challenge. I just got back to my dorm and something randomly popped into my head. I see the stack of books from the library that are on my bed. Something just randomly popped in my head and I was like, oh, I can read Love on the Brain in like 2 hours. It is 10 p.m. But I kind of want to do it now. Should I? I didn't end up reading anything last night. I mostly just still read fan fiction, but I'm going to start the audiobook for White Noise. That is on my April TBR for a 100 Essential Novels prompt. There we go. But yeah, excited to start. Excited that I was able to get it in an audiobook format because I think I was going to have to wait a while, but a miracle happened and I have it before the end of April. I am back in the art building's bathroom. I'm about 20% of the way through the White Noise audiobook, and I wanted to wrap up this reading vlog right here because I'm going to be starting a little mini vlog for my TikTok and like short form video stuff. So be sure to check that out when it is done at the end of the week. I also just finished I finished editing my March wrap-up, so I'm really excited for that to go live. It should go live later this week. But yeah, so thank you so much for spending time with me and watching what this past little bit of a week has looked like in terms of reading for me. Let me know if you want to see another reading vlog. But yeah, thank you for spending time with me.